That is Zian SZ. She has been making rounds on social media for quite a while, but some of us know her more intimately because she was part of the Diamond TV Presenter Search 2022. We have to start from there.
What?
Thank you very much for joining me,
Oh
Zian.
my God.
Wait, this is the first time I'm actually interviewing you.
Exactly. That's crazy. First
Zian,
of all, why would you start there, bro?
why do you hate Cosmos so much, huh?
Why do you people make it seem as though I hate Cosmos? Like, y'all
Why do you
Diamond
hate
people need to
Cosmos so
stop.
much?
You guys need to stop. You know that, I have so much love for Cosmos, okay? These guys keep painting me bad.
But you told him that, you clearly said in the clip
I was
that
set
Cosmos has
up.
never won a challenge.
But that was
and have
true.
won so many challenges. He can't even speak well. He can't even measure. He's not even half the person that I am.
First of all, let me be on record when I say this. I was set up, okay?
By who? Say who set you
I don't want to say the word.
No.
Oh, I don't work here. Yeah. You know what? When I say, like...
Who set you up?
Okay, like, you know what Costa said? Tell us why you deserve to be here and why the rest of the people don't deserve to be here. And did I lie?
And you said Cosmos is useless?
I did not say he's...
And you
oh
said
my God.
Grace can't do anything?
Wow.
Opa is just...
We went to show.
Opa?
I will say this on record, like literally painted the bad guy. Like your people keep making those rounds, those video clips. There's just nowhere to run. I like go on TikTok and that's the first thing that I see. I'm like, Lord. I had someone literally stop me in the track. I was like at a show, I was performing at Upville in Horn.
Yeah,
and then,
with Msepela Chile.
Yeah, with Msepela Chile. And one of the students were like, why did you do that to the poor guy? and he felt like, and he was like so sorry for Cosmos. I'm like, dude, look, listen, hold on. Like I was trying to explain myself, but it sounded like I was just making excuses.
Excuses.
Yeah.
This is the first time you're actually opening up about this.
Exactly. You know what? I want to talk about my grievances. Y'all people painting me a bad person. I'm just saying.
You're a bad person.
I am not a bad person.
You murdered Cosmos during that period, and we appreciate you for murdering him.
Wow.
During that period.
I mean, he got the job, so yay.
You got him eliminated too.
No, I didn't get him eliminated. He got himself eliminated because he never won any challenge.
And that's why you're the bad guy. You're Cosmos's villain. Villain arc. Welcome to the show once again.
Thank you.
I want us to get into the music and everything. I know off record I was talking about how that Chalo is one of your best songs of
According
2025.
to you.
No. Even the numbers tell it.
According to you.
Even the numbers tell it. Like if we could tally the numbers tell it and everything like that. Chalo is a very good song.
Okay.
Tell us about that song. I remember hearing the song before it dropped and I did tell you this is pretty dope and work on this and this and this and this, but tell us about Chalo.
Chalo happened very sudden, okay? So basically we had just gotten out of the studio doing Mkango and it was making round on social media at that time. And then Paulie G reached out and he's like, yo, I'd like to work with you on something. And so we had scheduled a day for me to come in the studio. I had no concept in my head. And then basically what happened was I was doing a lot of reflection on like the kind of friendships that I was having like in that year. Like this is say not just friendships, but like relationships, everything. And it just felt like I had to tally everything. Oh, you better not. I see the okay? So like, yeah, I had to tally everything and like place it in a lamp. And that's when Chalo came up. It was something that actually was in my heart. So even if you listen to the song, you can feel how passionate I was about what I was saying.
Doubling back to Mkango, when the teaser dropped or when your verse dropped on social media, because that song had been out for like, what, 2 years?
No, it was last year.
Wait, I heard it before.
You heard it before.
You know, this is the best part about being a presenter. You get to hear things all the way before.
Yeah.
And when you dropped the teaser last year, you're rapping and everything, there's something that you can't escape from, and that is the consistent comparisons. You are Brisky, you are Princess Natasha Chansa, you are Sampa the Great. Who are you?
I am Zian. Okay, and I am Zian, and I am a reflection of what I listen to. I'm a reflection of who I am, and I'm a reflection of the amount of studying that I did in the music. before I actually started dropping everything. So basically, what people need to understand is I've been around for over 5 years now in the industry of dropping music nonstop. And I think I went mute for 2 years. And I talk about these 2 years because that's where Zian was born.
Yeah.
Because I think you said you heard the music way before that, right? Because during that time is when I was doing a lot of recording. And during the time I was doing recording, I was doing every genre and trying my best to like find myself. So it's there that I found Zian. And here's one thing. I will understand people who are comparing me or putting up comparisons to Sampa the Great, because that's where my inspiration comes from. So, because when I was doing the research on Zambian music and I started getting into the nuances of different sounds in Western Africa, United States, and different music from the 90s and whatnot, I understood why she was doing what she was doing. Because when I was doing this backtrack of looking into different types of music, I found Zamrock as well. And like, it was just this thing where you listen to something and it opens your ears just like that. And so that's when, actually that was like 2022, that I started listening to Sampa the Great like so much. And I think I remember telling you this during that particular time when I was listening to Sampa the Great, like the influence was just so much that I understood like I almost started sounding like her. So it sounds a little bit, I understand when people bring up that comparison because the way I structure the beats and the choruses and whatnot, yes, because that's where the inspiration comes from. But when it comes to like how I rap, the way I put my music together, it's a reflection of who I am. Because I speak a little bit of English, Nyanja and Bemba, and that's why the multilingual aspect comes in. But on the Brisky side though, wait, hold on. Like I have so much love for Brisky. But I did not realize that so many people, when I only got to see
so many people
100% said I sounded like Brisky. I literally had to start going back and listening to her music. And like, okay, now I want to get the comparisons, you know? Because I remember growing up, my aunt was a big fan of Brisky. But I never used to like listen to her music like that. And to tell you the truth, most of the songs I've heard from her was when people started giving the comparisons. Yes, and I feel like what people do when they listen to something is they try to pick whatever it is that's familiar and they lump it to what sounds so familiar. So with comparisons, I think it's understandable. You know, it's welcome as long as the compare kumakula. I'm honored. Hey, yo, hey.
Now, you wear so many hats here. Singer, you're a rapper, a songwriter, producer, actress.
What, air quotes an actress?
Because kita manyimbo yako, right?
Oh, wow.
So, which one do you feel like is mostly you and why?
I think I think this was a question that I was asked by my boss. Big shout out to my boss. She's a really good mentor of mine. And at the start of the year, she made us write down what we want to be because she wanted to understand where your heart is so that it's easy for her to like nurture you and mentor you into something that you want to be. So she said, you do so many things, but then if one day you die, what's the thing that you want to get known for? And I think I never knew the answer then, but like now I know the answer. And the thing that feels mostly like me is what I love doing and wouldn't care what time it is. Like whether I'm tired, exhausted, or feeling like whatever, I'll still do it, and that's music for me. Yeah, and I know it's not what I spend most of my time doing because necessities. But because of like just the person that I am, I feel like I feel at home when I'm singing. I feel at home when I'm on stage, when I'm making music, when I'm around like the circle of people who do music. Like I feel like Agnes in that space, which is weird. Yeah.
Agnes.
What? Is it because my name is Fadi? Or no,
it's because your name is Agnes. Like
that's my grandma's name.
Zian.
Put some respect.
Agnes. You see it, right? But moving on, you did drop a latest single. You dropped it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Which is like a weird day to drop music because mostly people drop it on Friday. So maybe there was a reason why you were doing it. Maybe it was, pun intended, reset in itself.
100%.
Tell us about that.
So here's reset. For me, 2025 has been a learning curve, and 2024 basically was, I'd like to admit that it was a time of listening to naysayers. So people would say, this is how music is supposed to be, I would listen. This is how you're supposed to sound, I would listen. This is that, like, and that was the start of 2024, and I was trying to push my music. And I feel like the moment I just decided to, like, reset my mind and put my heart into just doing what I felt right in the moment, whatever felt like my spirit was leading me to, I would do it. Like, things have started really falling into place for me. So reset, basically it's mostly talking about like Africa and Zambia and resetting the perceptions that we have. But for me, it was very symbolic in that I feel like I'm resetting my life as well, and just resetting what the stereotypical musicians need to do. This is how you're supposed to be like. And I think I had a very extensive conversation with Drums, and he was saying, we were talking about like people mentioning him on posts, and I'm like, so wait, when people mention you on posts, you actually see it, right? It's like, yeah, sometimes we see, but like, I don't know, but people just don't respond. And so I'm like, why? He's like, very good question. Why don't we respond? Like, we could like change that. And that's exactly what reset is. It's almost like putting your mind and just resetting all the things that you think this is how things should be.
You've spoken about how that you've been around for over 5 years. What do you feel has been the most unforgettable, memorable moment in your music career so far?
Oh, okay. So I think it was the time when we were at the Roots Festival and I shared the stage with 76 Drums. That day was epic. Like, that was the most epic time of my life. I feel like that's the time I actually felt alive. Like, there was so much energy on stage, and it feels good to just be in around spaces with people who you just like
Gel.
Yeah, gel. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask, you do presenting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're on screen, off screen, here and there. How do you feel like those worlds have influenced your artistry? You know, you doing TV shows and or radio shows and so on and so forth.
I think what TV and radio taught me is how to manipulate audiences. And how to not listen, manipulate is the word. I feel like how to manage audiences. So it has really helped me out on stage, basically, because when you're on radio, even though you're speaking to an imaginary people, of course they're watching you, but you can't really interact with them. But it's almost like you start to dig into demographics and giving them what people want. So from how to start something from here to here, how to get people hyped on stage. And also I feel like it's influenced the way I speak, how I carry myself, and also how I treat media relations, because I think if I didn't have media background, I wouldn't understand how important media is in my music. I don't think I would know how to treat media as well, because I know many other times where there are people who know music but don't really know how to treat media. And being a person who's worn both shoes, I'm like, okay, I understand, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of like the influence it has.
Let's move on to some fun questions, right? Let's move away now from
I don't know if I want the fun questions. I don't know.
We have to do the fun question.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be about that.
Okay.
I hope not. I think it won't.
Okay.
But if your life had a soundtrack, what 3 songs would be on it right now?
I grieve different.
Okay, let's remove the TikTok music.
I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, so before it was a TikTok thing, I really loved the song. Now y'all people just TikTokized it. You know what I mean? Like, I hate when y'all people do that.
Okay, let's remove the TikTok music.
Fine. We're gonna remove the TikTok music.
Yeah.
I feel the first song that could be my theme song. I'm actually thinking. I think "Smile" by Kirk Franklin.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, that's one. And then I think Lil Sims, there's a song that she did. It sounds like, it's something about like self-love. Yeah, that's Lil Sims. And then the last one should be, I'm trying to think of songs because I'm always singing songs in my head right now. But
every single time.
Every single time. So right now my playlists are clashing. Like, they're clashing. So I think even, Danza by KB.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Between the studio, stage, and screen, which place feels most like strange to you? You thought I was going to say home, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Like, which one feels strange?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the studio.
Why?
Believe it or not, like the studio. Screen feels like at home. I feel like, hey, I can talk. When I go on stage, it's so cool. I love it. Studio is just strange. I don't know, maybe it's the people that are strange, but then it feels a little bit laboring, you know what I mean? I love the writing. I love when we're done with the song.
Yeah.
But the actual process of making the songs, in fact, here's one weird thing about fun fact is I usually close my ears when they're putting the auto-tune on the song, like when they're trying to find the pitch and stuff, because I don't like to hear myself with Chile. It's very weird. Yeah.
I mean, the auto-tune is part of the best part, no?
I know, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Maybe. What's your hidden talent?
Huh?
Your hidden talent.
My hidden talents that most people don't know about is I can dance. Like dance, like break dance like actual dance.
Should we remove the chair?
Ah, we.
All right, before I let you go, what's next for you? Like 2025 closing into 2026? I'm
not making promises, but 2025 is going to be non-stop drops. A lot of my fan base have been like, you are the most... I'm not going to say inconsistent, but they
you
literally
are the most
say...
inconsistent?
Oh my God, shut up.
Go on.
Anyway, so like, I feel like what people have been saying is I don't drop as much. And a lot of people have been saying, please drop, please drop, please drop. So, but the thing is, I always want to drop when it's like right. Anything that's rushed doesn't really go well with me. So what's next for me is next month we're dropping another. And then the other month after that we're dropping another till the end of the year. So I'm not promising, but I'll try my best to like drop a song every single month because I just want to push myself to the limit and I want to see where that goes.
All right. And if people would like to, reach out to you, check out your music, how do they go on about it?
Yeah, so Zian SZ, that's on Zian SZ0, that's on TikTok. Zian SZ on Instagram, Zian SZ on Facebook, and not on LinkedIn, not looking for jobs. Just saying. Yeah.
LinkedIn is not just for jobs.
Oh, exactly, like that's the thing. I don't even know what LinkedIn is about, yo. Like, I'm literally here, like, 100% have no idea what LinkedIn is about, but I'm out here just like, it's for jobs, right?
No, it's a platform to connect professionally.
Yeah, that's, I don't think we're doing any of that. We don't have that.
Thank you very much for joining me on the show today. Thank you very much for joining me on the show today, and we wish you all the best for 2025 and beyond.
Thank you.
So we're going to be leaving you with brand new music coming through from Zian. It dropped this past Saturday. It's called Reset. It's a 1 minute long song because it's meant to reset you every single time it gets to the end. Here it is.